Alright. I think I just need to find the correct F key. I fixed it. I'm a genius. There we go. I think that's the angle I want. Okay. Good. Alright, it turned out it was on F9. The F keys decide where the camera's pointing. I should probably find out if I can change that. But anyway, let's get to it. So, yes. There was a bit of downtime. Oh, excuse me. Between the last part and this one, because I was trying to figure out how to fix the camera. I quit out, I came back in, and it was fine, and then I pushed F9 to start, and, well, yeah. But it's okay, I figured it out, so we're all good. Right. I hate doing these missions, because they're filled with thin men, and thin men come with sectoids, which aren't so bad, but they can also come with seekers. And I think we're up to the point where seekers will turn up, and that is distressing. Moving. So I don't want to split off too much. Also, I have less of a cold now, or at least less of a coughing fit. I might clear my throat a bit, but I won't be dying as I was before. Don't let this set up at all, but she's fast, let's run over.
If I had to hazard a guess, based on this profile, I'd say the aliens developed this unit with the intention of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles.
Oh, Varlin. One for not having fun, it seems. So let's send out a battle scan, because battle scanners have the amazing ability to do that. So much for your stealth. Yes, battle scanners will take stealth units out of stealth, and I think they're the only stealth units in the game. I don't remember if anything gets the the gene mod. No, they removed that gene mod, didn't they? So yeah, they're the only stealth units in the game. But a battle scanner will immediately make them completely worthless, and then everybody will laugh at them, and then they'll begin to cry, and then you'll feel remotely bad for them. But they still have, you know, what, 30% air evasion, which I still think is absolutely stupid, but you know, whatever. Also, they have 2 armor. I'm not a fan. I'm not even close to a fan. I'm like a counter fan. You have suppression, so you're carrying the big gun. Because these guys are just too tough. Like, air units, they're too tough. Now, I'm pretty sure in the base game they did not have 30 defense in the air. I'm pretty sure they basically had no defense in the air, because flying doesn't make you more defensive. Flying makes you an obvious target. 3 armor! Ugh. Ugh. It's a sound of aggravation and sadness. Mostly aggravation, but also sadness. But it's fine, everything's gonna be okay.
10-4.
Don't do anything we'll both regret, Thinny. Alright. Okay, she can get to the roof.
Yes,
yeah, выполняю. Can't see him, he ran far. Okay. I'm gonna take this one stupidly slow. Because this is the kind of mission that could instantly go wrong for no good reason. And when I say for no good reason, I mean, oh, you walked on an enemy and you've already moved everybody else, but you moved one square more than you should have, and now you've alerted them and nobody's on Overwatch because they've either been sprinting or they're out of position, so their Overwatch wouldn't matter, kind of thing, you know. Which is what gets you killed so damn much in these in XCOM, because they get to move. If they walk into you, you're not allowed to then scatter into cover, but if you see them, they're immediately allowed to either move towards you or scatter into cover. So Seekers are the worst because they move so fast. Now, if you battle scan them after that, they have a gun in their mouth now, and that gun is just I think just it might just be a plasma pistol, but all the same, they have a gun in their mouth, and that's just weird. And so they're such pains in the asses now.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Me muevo la posición.
Before, they were nuisances because if you got strangled, you're out for like 20 days or something crazy. But when you were dealing with them, they were super weak. So you just kind of dealt with it. But now they just feel irritating to fight and not fun.
Okay.
Because of their, you know, defense, and also now they have a gun, so they don't just have to charge you. I mean, I always read Seekers as incapacitation units, and incapacitation units tend not to have guns, at least not in their mouths. And I will harp on the fact they have guns in their mouths until they all die forever. Where are they? But, yeah. In case you couldn't tell by my rather impassioned story about moving in to seeing them and them killing you, yeah, that's happened to me a lot. Not in this run, obviously, but but in other runs. Just the entire team gets wiped out because you accidentally walked into a group which then ran up to you and also alerted another group which then also ran up to you, and then your entire team died and you're left there wondering what happened and why. But I mean, I guess they have to do something because the aliens aren't, you know, they're not moving between cover, they're just walking out in the open, but maybe they should. Maybe they should have programmed them to, instead of just walking around aimlessly, to actually just get into cover and move up tactically. But you know, whatever. I agree. Okay. Wanna be a deer and hop down here. Booyah. But it's kind of like the worst well, not the worst perhaps, I'm sure there is worse, but it's one of the bad things about this this game is that, because if you see them, they basically get 3 moves and you get nothing, and that just bugs me. You should either be allowed to move yourself when that happens. You know, not shoot. It has to be a move or an Overwatch, I guess. And or the enemy has to not be able to do it. Because it feels so cheesy when you lose people that way.
That's affirmative.
But yeah, so Seekers are one of those that will do that to you. you know, you move in and then you alert a group of seekers, and suddenly your entire team is incapacitated because you couldn't shoot them and do anything because you've already moved. Because you think you've got sight on a location, and then you move one more. You move one more step and alert a group, and I could go on forever, and I will. No. How consistent hits are nice. Alright, good. I don't want to move in. Oh! Oh, lovely girl! What a lifesaver. I hate dealing with this stuff. Just I just completely hate dealing with Seekers and Thin Men. Thin Men less so, because most of what the problem I have with Thin Men... Oh, excuse me. Problem I have with Thin Men is that, they become stupidly accurate later, and I don't know if that's going to be a problem here, but on Classic, they're just... You know, someone's in full cover and they'll just consistently hit them and crit them, and it just... You know, you kind of cock an eyebrow and go, that doesn't seem legit. That seems rather odd. When my best people, you know, people with like 110 points in accuracy, shooting at someone in high cover, well, you know, have about a 70% chance at most. Well, these guys seem to have more like an 80 or a 90. Done. You don't have an angle on him? Neither do you, in fact. Oh, good shooting. The other one's a problem, but I didn't realize she wasn't carrying smoke and was carrying a flashbang, but then I realized it and I might as well just work with it. Because it's not a bad thing to have, but
On the move.
in this situation it probably would have been better to have smoke. But that's okay. So what else? I completely forgot about them.
Adjusting sight.
He might not latch because he's taken most of his health as damage. That seems to happen sometimes. I don't know what decides it. I think it's low health, but no, he's latching. Ah! Okay. Well, this shouldn't be too much of a problem.
He's down.
Well, they do an innate 1 piece of damage right now. This goes up to 2 and 3 later, but it's not the worst.
Hoorah!
Nice. You should have a medkit on you, right? Right. Okay, good. Are you gonna miss again? Damn. I also wish that suppression didn't do this, because he's in high cover, you guys. No, he's not. No, he's standing out in the open. Dick to the wind, as I like to say. But yes. Between acid and catching breath, which is a 50%. I mean, look at that. Between range, acid, and catching breath, I can't hit him by itself. Well, I could hit him, but on a 1% chance, you know.
Готово. Empieza la fiesta.
Well, the Seekers are out of the way. Nice. Yeah, so other things I don't like. Floaters have grenades. That isn't the worst thing, but later in the game where you're fighting like 7 floaters at a time, so you basically have to kill 1 per character. No, okay. It comes off as a bit irritating is all. Just a bit unnecessary to also have. I know that they had grenades back in the original, you know, the non-modded one, but like there was far less of them. You'd fight, I think, 4 at most in a single group, so it wasn't that bad, not compared to what you have to face now. Also, they have more health and leaders and stuff, and blah. Oh, good shot. But yeah, it's just, it feels like things could have been better balanced, and I'm pretty sure this is like the 3rd or 4th iteration of the mod, not including the ones from before Enemy Within. Just some of it feels, and it's probably why my friend wanted me to do this. It's because a lot of the time this feels over the top. There are points where it just feels like hammering nails through my fingers, kind of annoying. Where it's not like, ooh, I made a mistake, I'm annoyed at myself.
Sensors still indicate life signs in the area, Commander.
Yeah.
Objectives updated.
It's issue. It's not like you know, I'm annoyed with myself kind of annoyance. It's just straight up, wow, the game just killed me for its own amusement. Why? What did I do? Now, obviously, sometimes that's just a, you know, random chance. It's that 1% chance that your person will get crit behind full cover when someone only has like a 10% chance to hit them, kind of thing. So, you know, whatever. But sometimes it's just, I don't know. It feels like the game is purposely conspiring to kill you for no more than the ability to do so, and that annoys me. Any game that does that annoys me. Not just this. Any game. So. But anyway.
Might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
I don't know. You just said
It
something.
looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight, and for all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not.
And he doesn't like it. He keeps complaining about it. Kind of like I'm complaining right now. But to cap off my point, it's not a bad mod. It really isn't. And part of the fault, you know, a part of the problems that I have with it is from the original game. Well, original vanilla version of the game. So it's not its fault, but
Commander,
there are some things that are completely its fault. And it's super unapologetic about it, without even thinking about it, and that's just kind of irritating.
Target still up. But he's shooting us.
Nice. Nice!
С ним разобрались. Значит, в другой раз.
And there's things I wish the game did add. Camera? Oh, I see. You're still doing your thing. So I'm gonna do something possibly stupid. In the hopes of dealing with this thin man. Well, I don't think the move in itself is stupid because I used the tactic of using lightning reflexes to get me to where I needed to be. But what I mean is, you know, a dangerous thing. Because lightning reflexes don't work like they used to. Lightning reflexes used to dodge the first shot from Overwatch no matter what. And then you were out in the open after that point. Now it does 90% and then 77, not 70 after that point. Which is not bad. Really isn't, but I preferred it when I knew I was going to dodge an Overwatch. And that's going to be piss poor accuracy, but hopefully this will be alright. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Уничтожен.
So you know, it's not even like a take the good with the bad kind of thing. You know, it's
This is
just
only the beginning. It's only a matter of...
I'll control yourself. It's more like a matter of you gotta just deal with it,
Bien.
suck it up, you know.
Lista para atacar.
Which is,
Aye, aye,
I
Commander.
guess, you know, I don't really enjoy games that
We're
just
green
basically
to
tell
go.
you to suck it up. Not, I mean, don't misconstrue that sentence with
Moving.
I do not enjoy tough games, because I suppose Dark Souls and
Heads
the
up
like
out there.
kind
We've
of
got
tell you
hostiles
to
on the
suck
move.
it up. But when they tell you to suck it up, you know exactly why you need to suck it up. You got crushed by Ornstein and Smo, you knew why you got crushed by Ornstein and Smo. It's because you didn't suck it up hard enough. Or at least that's what I'm gonna say it is.
Чучело.
Optimum positioning, nice. So there's a sluggy over here and a sluggy over there and a sluggy hip everywhere. I don't really want to move on them. I kind of just want to sit here.
They're nothing but a bunch of puppets.
This guy can't say a single nice word. He can't be like, "You guys are doing a really good job.
Слушаюсь.
I really appreciate the way you shoot those aliens good." You know, nothing like that. He's all just like, "I hate you." It's like, why? I try so hard to impress you. Boo. Hiss.
Быть не может.
It's fine. I think everyone's in cover, and I don't think he can do anything. Man, it didn't even break the glass. He just appeared on the bottom row. Nice. So he didn't go in. That was a. Oh no, he did go into Overwatch. Blighter. Okay. Yeah, that's a wall.
That's a lot of bull.
No, that's a wall, not a load of bull. Bessie. Bessie.
This is a waste of time.
I know, but isn't every game? Oh, I should have moved her to set off his Overwatch, but it's fine. Risk it. Limp Biscuit. Nice.
Bye bye.
Alright, we might just get out of this like bandits.
Лечу туда.
Man, I went on a freaking tirade. I'm sorry, I shouldn't go on tirades. But, you know, if I'm going to be playing this mod for an indeterminate amount of time, I feel that it should be out there, exactly what I think it is.
Location confirmed.
I feel that there's a lot of balancing that was not done.
What are you trying to prove?
I'm trying to prove to my friend that I can beat this, so he will give me the money he promised me for doing this. That's what I'm trying to prove, Mr. Man, that you get over there. This might be a horrible, horrible idea, but I need to
Выдвигаюсь.
get out of here, like, now. Because I need to send him forward to set off the aliens, but at the same time I need to defend him. So it's my fault if he gets shot or I get shot completely and utterly. Because I could have done tactical moving, but I've spent like 20 minutes on this mission alone, and I just want to get to the end at this point.
En marcha.
So we're gonna do stupid things like standing out in the open so we can run as far as we can, and
Rolling
get into
out.
positions where I can cover him.
Strike one. We've got hostile contacts moving on your position.
Yeah, I thought the Shagahots would do that. Okay. good. Now, all he has to do is touch that finish point. Doesn't matter how he does it, he just needs to touch it. Now, as you see, he's flanked right now. But, we are innovators. And innovators don't play no fools. So, Elena. You can just hear how angry that Thin Man is. Like, brrr, this window!
Я в порядке.
One thing I do enjoy of this game is the fact that sometimes they'll kick open doors or break windows for shots that don't need it. It just amuses me. I just imagine them all very angry and aggressive, gnashing their teeth and going, "Arr, I'm so angry right now! Break window, kick door!" But yeah, if they make another one of these games, which I hope they do, I do hope they make many a change. I hope they make, you know, just... It doesn't really matter if you touch that, does it? Nah, just go.
You're still not getting anything from me.
Give me
Excellent work,
all
Commander.
of everything.
Our friend here might be uncooperative at the moment, but I have a feeling a talk with Dr. Valen will change his tune.
Look at him teleporting about.
Not a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
Sometimes it just takes shooting the enemy. Oh yeah, you're not rapid reaction one. You're the vital point. Okay. I think then you take aggression. Keep on that damage route we got going right here. What do you got? Ranger, Sprinter, Opportunist. Ooh. I do like the extra damage for primary weapons from Ranger, but Opportunist is too good.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Okay. So we're up to date on missions. There's a bunch of things we've almost done. All of my worthless planes are out except for Peanuts up there. Sure, Boomer. Let's spin the globe.
Boundary online.
Joyous day.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Which project should I take? Yeah, I think I'll just take this one. Some will be in there after alien weaponry is done. I think. Yeah, there we go. Ship suppression. But what we came here for... Oh, and also, mag pistols. What we came here for is scope. It's just a better laser sight. But you can also have a scope and a laser sight, giving you plus 15 aim, which completely negates the battle rifle deficiency. Better pistols, and weapon gyros is just it gives plus 5 accuracy and crit for your shiv, and also your mechs later. Anyway, I forget what experimental warfare actually does. Still limited to we've seen so far is the revolutionist comments we know. Let's adapt the alien technology for our own use. Okay, yeah, but what's it do? Beam lasers gives you beam lasers. Xenogenetics has something to do with the meld. Autopsies have to do with autopsies. Alien computers have to do with alien computers. Alien materials have to do with alien materials. But experimental warfare is just like, oh, you know, it's a thing. Yeah, what kind of thing? And then it shrugs at you, and then goes back to what it was doing. I forget if I need experimental weapons to get aircraft weaponry. I don't remember what it does. Ah, blight. That's gonna put me back a bit. Let's get beam lasers. Beam lasers. Beam lasers. That... it didn't even click until just now how stupid that sounds. So we'll get both of these.
I'll send word to the Foundry crews now. You can follow their progress remotely from the project queue in engineering.
So we need 80? 80 for that. Do we have anything to sell? Not really. Just thinking here. Alright. So just give me a moment here.